property during an appearance in Washtenaw County Circuit Court last week. A jury trial was scheduled for May. Mackenzie is currently completing an inpatient drug treatment program, so the sentencing has been delayed. Mackenzie turned himself in to the authorities after police arrested his accomplice, Justin Ahrens, in November. Ahrens was sentenced last month and received 19 months to 10 years in prison.
The city of Ann Arbor has selected Dominic Lanza as the new fire chief. Lanza is a retired assistant chief from Broward County, Florida. City Council member Stephen Rapondolo states that Dominic Lanza was chosen because of his management skills and his ability to interact with administration and rank-and-file firefighters. Lanza's first task will be to help work on the budget for the city's fire department. And we're going to take a quick break now, but when we come back, we're going to have all of your national news, so don't go away.
How's that? Welcome back to Newsfeed. Now we're going to turn to a national view. President Barack Obama has tapped former Army General Robert A. Harding to lead the Transportation Security Administration following the withdrawal of his first pick. According to the administration officials, the position is the most important vacant post in the Obama administration. Harding, a retired Major General with over 3 decades experience in the Army, will be the TSA's first African-American administrator.
Universities across the country are now saying that despite the unemployment plague affecting millions of American families, business students and career advisors are now seeing a quickly stabilizing job market. More and more students are finding banking jobs and internships and participating in finance clubs as banks are starting to climb out of the recession. Business school counselors are telling students to be persistent and to take advantage of the fact that banks are underhired during the market collapse, allowing for more full-time position openings. Business schools around the country are encouraging students to be optimistic in light of a modest but surely promising recovery.
And Alex is back with our full weather update for the week. So Alex, give us some good news.
Thanks, guys. Currently outside tonight we have temperatures of 35 degrees under clear skies. Beautiful day it was today, and the moon is going to continue to shine tonight. We got the winds tonight very light out of the west at 4 miles an hour. And if we go ahead and look at today's temperatures, we had a pretty good day, a little bit warmer than the average of 53. Certainly not 78, which would be amazing at this point of year, but so much better than the -3. I'm glad we're getting into these warmer temperatures. Taking a look around the country today, we can see that the temperatures are primarily in the 40s and 50s, pretty much everywhere. Florida and in the south and Texas was pretty warm, 60s, 70s, about the usual. A pretty mild day all across the country, and if we take a look at our radar at the moment, you can see that we have a low pressure system that is sitting right over here over the Plain States. It's got that rain band that's wrapping around in front of it. Nothing too severe there, maybe a few storms down in central Texas and off the coast of Louisiana, but nothing that we have to worry about here in Michigan. We are bright, we are beautiful, and that's the way it should be. Taking a look at our surface conditions at the moment, you can see that we do have the low pressure out here starting to occlude a little bit, which means it's going to be filling in. It's definitely going to slow down, and we'll be continuing to drop rain, which is good for us because we likely won't get as much then as it moves on up towards us over the next couple of days. Taking a look at our conditions for Tuesday, you can see the low is still sitting here. It's slowly going to be working its way up towards us, and the high pressure is going to be working its way up the Atlantic coast. But it is going to take that low a couple of days to get here. So nothing to worry about too much over the next couple days in terms of precipitation. But going ahead and looking at tonight, we've got temperatures of a low probably of 29 degrees. It'll be clear skies. Towards the morning, might have a chance of fog, so if you are driving late at night, do keep your eyes on the road. Winds will be out of the west at 4 to 7 miles an hour. Looking at tomorrow's forecast, we've got another beautiful day, mostly sunny skies, a high of 53. Winds will be out of the southeast at 6 to 9 miles an hour, so a little bit more blowy, but it is from the south, and that will bring us a little bit more warm air. And, well, I think that this trend is going to continue probably for most of the week. Looking at our 5-day forecast, temperatures will be in the low 50s, and there will be a chance of rain, more so on Wednesday and Thursday than Friday and Saturday. But still, it's just there to make sure that you have your umbrella just in case, and maybe your boots too, but hopefully it won't be in really heavy rain. But yeah, so the weather's looking beautiful. It's a good welcome back to Michigan week, and best of luck with exams, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks, Alex. Well, at least the good weather
is
tomorrow and today.
Like I said, it's kind of easing us back in. It may be raining, but it's still warm. It's in the 50s. Next week it's supposed to go down to the 40s.
It's better than that cold when you walk outside and your face just starts
it's just like,
hurting.
whoa, yeah, exactly. Especially if you're coming from, like I said, if you were in spring break in some tropical location and it was really nice. You want to come back and just have this like really cold weather, and it kind of makes it a little bit easier to get back into the swing of things when you come back to Michigan, because who knows what the weather's going to be like in March. We never know.
Yeah, totally.
So, yeah. But we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to have Kelsey in the studio with us to give us all of our international news, so don't go away.
All right, folks, you can tell that Rich Rod is from West Virginia.
All right, well, that's all the time we have here today on You Say Maize, I Say Blue. Stay tuned next week for more action.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good show, Andrew. Just one thing, man, like, we really got to stay on the horn more.
Dude, what are you talking about? I live by the horn.
Man, I live by the horn. Andrew, man, get up. You're not living by the horn, man.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, shit.
Dude, can you help me find the area of this parametric surface?
Oh, dude, that's pretty easy. All you have to do is... I'm really impressed. You've been living by the horn lately.
Thanks, man. It means a lot. Slug it out.
Ooh.
Welcome back. We have Kelsey in the studio with us to give us all of our international news.
Thanks, guys. In Iraq, yesterday marked the second full parliamentary election in the country since the United States' 2003 invasion. While the voter turnout was slightly less than that of the 2005 election, government figures say that 62% of registered voters participated. Unfortunately, a shadow was cast on the otherwise successful voting day by the death of 38 people as a result of oppositional militant attacks. Nonetheless, millions of voters turned out on Sunday to participate in the election, which many see as a further step toward stability in the country. A 5.9 magnitude earthquake struck the nation of Turkey this morning, resulting in the death of at least 51 people with an additional 71 left injured. The quake, which occurred in the Elazığ province, caused the collapse of many mud brick homes in the area. The search and rescue efforts are currently underway. The quake comes on the heels of the January disaster in Haiti and the recent 8.8 magnitude earthquake on February 27th in Chile. While the three incidents have occurred in relatively rapid succession, seismologists from the Royal Netherlands Meteorological Institute, as well as the British Geological Survey, insist that the quakes are neither related nor a result of a spike in global seismic activity. And finally, U.S. Vice President Joe Biden's arrival in Israel today marked the beginning of a 5-day visit to the Middle East to restart Israeli-Palestinian peace talks. Mr. Biden's visit will include meetings with government officials from Israel, Jordan, and the Palestinian territories, as well as a speech at Tel Aviv University, which aims to express American solidarity with Israel. The Vice President's wife, Jill Biden, will also be in attendance, and she plans to visit schools and hospitals across the region. That's all for your international news. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kelsey. Up next, we have Hadas with all the entertainment news you want to hear, so don't go away.